Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's that time again where we give a roundup of what happened in the Premier League this weekend with some big games but also not many goals. In fact, half of the teams this week did not score a goal. Half the teams, which is absolutely insane. So only in 2 games did both teams score, which means we've got 2 0-0s to try and speak about, try and find something to speak about. Starting with Arsenal Forest though, where we got 3 goals from Arsenal. Thankfully Arsenal scored some goals, so we can talk about that. And the Zubimendi goal he hit it very well. He did hit it very well. So a lot of people giving a lot of hype to it on the internet. But Sells should be doing better than that. Like it was middle of the goal. He should be doing better. It was just Arsenal. Forest, nowhere to be seen. It's a poor start for Ange's career at Forest, and it shows Forest might have now thrown themselves into trouble. Can Ange last a full year? Maybe if he does a European run like he did with Spurs last year, it might keep him in the job, but we'll wait and see. I'm going to hold off, see a few games, see how he's going at first. The 2 new signings linking up as well, Eze and Gyökeres, they look good. Eze looks really good on that left side right now for Arsenal, and it's a really good audition for himself to be putting himself out there for Tuchel to be playing on the left side this summer. I think he is the guy to be playing out there. If he's out there with Saka on the right, I think it works. I think it just works rather than him challenging for a place against like Bellingham and Palmer in the central. But Eze on that left is what we need instead of Foden. Foden's naff for England. He's a system player, Foden. He's a system player. Bournemouth and Brighton. Another game where we got both teams scoring. The only exciting game at 3 o'clock, really. I would know. I've had to watch them all. But yeah, Bournemouth once again showing they are the better project. Everyone bigs up Brighton. Brighton, a good project. Bournemouth are a better project. Bournemouth do it all better. Whatever Brighton do, whatever you think Brighton do well, Bournemouth do it better. Bournemouth do it so much better. And they win the game here. Scott with a great goal, Semenyo with a penalty, Matoma sneaking one in at the back post as well. Brighton had their chance throughout the game, but as I said, Bournemouth are just a better team. They hold off, they know what to do, and they know how to win the games, and they're getting points. I said someone's job is on the line, and I wouldn't mind Iriola at United. Fulham and Leeds. Fulham escaping with the 1-0 win. I tell you now, Marco Silva is just a Portuguese Tony Pulis. Leeds showing they have a bit of threat, but they just can't finish dinner. They cannot finish for the life of them. Kevin looks exciting, looks like a nice little addition to Fulham, so hopefully he can elevate some performances for Fulham watching them later in the year. Fulham should be doing better against Leeds. They should be. The Leeds team isn't good. I said they're struggling with finishing. They're open to concede goals. Fulham should be doing better. Fulham are a better team. They played alright against Chelsea and United. 1-0 against Leeds in the 90th minute and saved by a stupid own goal. This really should have been another 0-0, really. Leeds were that own goal at the end was so stupid. It was so stupid. Newcastle and Wolves, another 3 o'clock game, finishing 1-0. Waltermard getting off the mark for himself. Wolves just once again struggling to find the net consistently. They put the pressure on early, but they couldn't keep up. They couldn't keep up for the full game, and it ended up not coming to anything really. I think once Hwang and Sean Larson get like that connection like proper, Wolves can do well this season. It was an actionless second half, so once Waltermard scored, the life was drained out of that game. That one may as well be a 0-0 as well. Watching it, Palace and Sunderland. First of the 2 0-0s we're going to speak about now. It's a massive point for Sunderland. That's why we're speaking about it, because it's a massive point for Sunderland. I think both Henderson and Roofs especially had a very good game. Roofs is probably my man of the week, getting a clean sheet there at Palace. It's not an easy thing to do. I would know. We held 4 to them the other year. Palace still need things settling. Obviously, when we held 4 to them, Eze and Elise. Missing out on Eze right now. Sarr is currently injured, but things will fall into place for him. Things will fall into place. Palace are a good team. Palace will do well this year. But I just feel like they're going to get a lot of draws this year as well. I feel like Glasner knows how to get better at people's systems, but I don't think the team is there to match it consistently. We'll wait and see. Hopefully Palace do well this year. Everton and Villa. Martinez back in net instead of Bizzett, as you'd expect him to be once he's not found a new club. Martinez was always going to go back in the net. Villa, though, still can't find the back of the other net. They've still not found it. Another goals game for him. 4 games in now? 4 goals conceded, no goals scored. It's really, really poor from Villa. This, I kind of had 0-0 written all over it, to be honest. Really couldn't do anything against his former club. Fairs. Fair's what I'm going to say. Right, on to some big hitting games now, though, because West Ham and Spurs played each other in a London derby, and Xavi Simons ran the show. He looked exciting, and I'm excited to see him for the rest of this season. Bergvall showing how good he is in midfield as well. We've already seen Frank talk about how he expects Paulinho, Bentancur and Sarr to be his main midfield three for the year, but he wants to develop Bergvall still. And you can see Xavi Simons playing in like a false nine role. It looked exciting, and I enjoyed watching it. Yeah. Spurs back to being dominant. Potter looking in the job. Souček, stupid red card, and Spurs are going to be a real force this year to be matched with, and it's going to be difficult for people. On to our second game that had 2 goals. Well, both teams scoring. It had 4 goals actually, because Brentford and Chelsea drew 2-2. Chelsea were doing better. Brentford, big point against the world champions. Shard has shown his quality as well. I think he's a fantastic player, and once again he's going to prove it at Brentford. Alongside likes of Dango Tara and stuff like that. Palmer getting his first open play goal in months. Don't sleep on it. Keller making some huge saves throughout the game to make sure them points were made. Caicedo had a welly of a goal. Looked like it was a great goal. Looked like he was going to be the winner as well. But no, thanks to a long throw gimmick and potential VAR mishap, Chelsea don't walk away with the points. The VAR decision in this game was very debatable. It was very debatable, and it can be debated. I'm not going to debate it here now. Burnley and Liverpool, they should have been on 0-0. We should have had 4 0-0s this weekend, honestly, guys. Stupid. Burnley did so well all game to hold off, to keep back, hold it at 0-0, making sure they did everything right defensively, and they were doing it. Liverpool couldn't break him down. Liverpool struggling to break him down, and Hannibal went, have a hand. I'll give you a hand. And for his hand at the ball, Salah scores a penalty. Obviously Salah scores a penalty. But this Liverpool team's not as good as people. God, it's crazy when only one person can see. It's annoying. It's annoying at the top of the league because they do not deserve it. Liverpool this season should have 4 points. They should have 4 points. I mean, it should be Arsenal. I think Arsenal's only game where they, 4 points. They should have 4 points on the board right now. Liverpool should be in Liverpool United. That's where they should be. But sadly, it's a cruel world, and they're not. City and United. Do we need to speak about it? Haaland and Foden having a rampage. Foden didn't have as good of a game. People say that Foden's revived. Foden's doing great. No. I saw Foden once that game, and it was for the goal. I guess that's when you really need to see him, but he didn't do amazing. United, same old issues. And Mbeumo looked good. Donnarumma made some great saves. It was a great save from Mbeumo. But something needs to change at United. Something needs to change. We'll wait and see if it does. My head's hurting even just thinking about it. I don't want to speak about the game too much, so we'll try not to. That's going to be the end of the video then. If you like the video, please like, see more, subscribe. Cheers, guys.